Welcome to Hawaiian Financial Federal Credit Union Field here at Aloha Stadium for an OIA ILH battle at Aloha Stadium. We have the Pac-5 Wolfpack going up against the Pearl City Chargers. Hello, everybody. We'd like to welcome you up to the press box booth. Chaz Mihar alongside Ryan Nagano. Ryan, we are in for another long day of great football. This is our first game of our triple header. The swap meet is outside. A lot of fans or a lot of people in the community coming together, and they get to come into the stadium, enjoy some football there, Ryan.
Yeah, and I think, for even for the casual observer, I think there's a lot to be interested about in this contest here. You see Pro City coming off of a stellar year last year in which they were, a game away from winning the OIA Division II title, going against Pac-5, who, for all intent and purpose, is already in the state tournament as the lone ILH
Set to
Division
kick off
II
for the Wolfpack, number 33.
It's kind of an interesting thing if you're a Pac-5 player, knowing that you're already in the postseason, but still you have to go through that gauntlet of a schedule here.
So Pro City won the toss. They elected to receive to start the game. Preston Hong and Victor Atkins back to return for the Chargers as the kickoff by Giovanni Rufino will head out of bounds. And Chargers will have good field position to start. And coming out
Kick
to
was out of
lead
bounds. Ball
the
be
Chargers
placed on
offense
the
is going to
35-yard
be
line. First down, Pro City.
It's going to be none other than number 12 senior quarterback Makano Kalani Canyon.
Canyon, a lot of people will consider him a dual threat quarterback. He can beat you with his arm and his legs. So let's see what Pac-5 does to contain him. You never want a dual threat quarterback to be able to use both weapons. Let's see if they can stop him here in this drive.
Chargers come out 1st and 10 at the 35. Little pitch play, double pitch. Now triple pitch back to Canyon. Goes top side. This is going to be caught by Gaspar. Gets the first down inside Pac-5 territory. Little trickery to start the game.
I tell you, if you're the casual fan, this is what makes you want to stand up, from your seat in your living room or here at the stadium. It's a double reverse that ended up being a pass from Canyon over to Gaspar, as you mentioned. Great job.
So at the 46-yard line of Pac-5, Canyon pitch to Gaspar on the left side. Gaspar trying to get outside, but nice job on the defense that time. Number 56 with the tackle. Leighton Bradley.
Yeah, and here this is the second time Pro City has gone with that toss, that small toss over to the outside, and Bradley reads that really well. He's a big defender there on the wing, big wingspan, as you can see there. Great job.
Loss of 6 on the play, so make it 2nd and 16 from the Chargers' 48-yard line. Canyon, second time give to Gaspar, and again Bradley is right there to wrap up Gaspar to make it 3rd and long.
Good assignment football there by Bradley. He had good gap responsibility, stayed, actually he got good penetration coming from the edge there. He's on the left side of the defensive line, and he made his way to the other side before Gaspar couldn't have any room.
Early test here for the Chargers offense, 3rd and 15. Canyon will look right, will throw to the flat, as this ball will fall incomplete. Vargas was the intended receiver. A good defensive stop here for Pac-5.
Yeah, good job, shaking off that razzle-dazzle play early on in the drive. And as you mentioned, they settled down and was able to stifle the Pro City offensive.
So Alex Helm is back to return here for Pac-5. And getting ready to punt it away is going to be Joshua Gleason. 10:37 in the first quarter. If you just joined us, high snap. Gleason has to go and get it, taking his time. Finally recognizes running with it now at the 30. And he's going to get pushed out at the 36-yard line. And Pac-5 to start the game is going to have excellent field position.
Yeah, Ben, this is why special teams is considered a third of third of the game in the game of football. You know, you don't see them too often in the course of a game, but boy, if, you know, the routine or the regular things are not right, it causes a big impact on a game. As you mentioned, Pac-5 getting great field position here to start things off.
So 10:25, if you just joined us, Chaz Mihar, Ryan Nagano here on the call. Stadium Star Sports, our first game of our triple header this afternoon. We just got underway. Pac-5 will have it as Chase Hidani is the ball carrier this time. He'll keep it on the run. We'll get outside for about a couple yards on the play, make it second down.
Yeah, you know, Hidani tried to make a little something out of nothing there. The snap was high, threw off the timing of the play, and, you know, tries to get some positive yardage on that play. So good job there by Hidani trying to make something out of nothing.
Hidani coming into this game is 876 yards on the season with 6 interceptions and 6 touchdowns. So make it second down, they'll go empty set, and they'll bring a man over. That's Canute, and Canute is going to get brought down. Nice job by the Pearl City Charger defense. Bishop Fumai, a 5'6" freshman on the tackle.
Yeah, freshman came up big here on this play there. Canute is one of their playmakers on the edge. And as you can see, Fomai stayed home, did a really good job. Even Ryan Gawiran, number 44, also did a really good job on that play.
And there you see players, football players are repping their pink in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. It's a nice job on the touch by the players. Third down here for Pac-5. Hidani will set his feet, fired to the end zone. Ball is fumbled. Ball came out at the last second. It's gonna fall incomplete. It was good effort on both sides. Trying to hold on to it was Ka'alatam.
Yep, and sprint out play here, and you can see Hidani. He's just gonna go for it all here. Ball hangs up just a little bit and gave the opportunity for Weston Oshiro, number 6, to break up the play. And, you know, nowadays, the definition of a catch is the completion of the catch all the way to its bitter end. And, yeah, it was definitely bitter for Pac-5 on that play.
So it's going to be fourth down territory here for the Pac-5 Wolfpack. Hidani will look left. They're going to set a small screen here. This is Kong with the reception. And Kong spinning his way forward. He's going to get enough for the first down inside the 25 to the 24.
Great job here for Pac-5. It was a bit of a slow developing play, but it gave enough time for the blockers to go downfield. And good playmaking by Micah Kong there, 5'9", 170-pound junior. And you can see he uses the blockers really well. A lot of times you see those wide receivers getting into some penalties for holding, but good job by Pac-5.
11-yard pickup on that play. As Kong again will get the handoff here on first down. Gain a couple yards there, and so far the Pac-5 offense has been putting things together here in their first series.
Yeah, I mean, that was so huge there. Pearl City had a great opportunity on fourth down to get Pac-5's offense off the field as the Wolfpack trying to take advantage of that great field position.
8 minutes here in the first quarter. Pac-5 will go with 2 running backs, Akayena and Kong, next to Hidani. Ball will go to Kong. Kong shuffling his way forward. And now there's a big pile up. So Kong will get about 5 yards on that one to make this third and manageable.
Yeah, you know, you have the feeling that Kong likes to mix it up in the middle here. On that fourth down, on that receiver screen, you saw his quickness, but he always uses his blockers, and he always falls forward. Rarely you see him go backwards. That's a mark of a good running back.
Hidani goes under center again. Quick give to Kong, and Kong gets just enough for another First Hawaiian Bank. First down here for Pac-5.
You know, Chaz, you can see right now Pac-5's size advantage on the interior line, and it's just a middle wedge. They're just going right up the middle of the Pearl City defense, and they're going to test the Chargers, seeing if the Chargers will react by putting more men in the box to stop the run.
Akayena and Kong and Hidani. Kong goes left side this time. And he'll get another 3-4 yards. And typically, that's how much yardage you want. You know, you get 3-4 yards on every down, you're going to be third and manageable every time.
Absolutely. And it's so important here for Pac-5. They're not a team that can respond on 3rd and 10s, you know, with succession. They need to manage here. You know, you're in field goal range at this point, but you also have the opportunity, if the down and distance is in your favor, you may even go for it on 4th down in the situation.
So Hedani on 2nd down, the give goes to Kong, and this time the Chargers say ole, as that's Lopaka Feesago with the tackle in the middle.
You know, we talked about Pac-5 having the size advantage, but there is one Pro City Charger who stands men among boys almost, and Feesago, 5'11", 270-pound senior, the perfect person to put in the middle there.
So make it 3rd and 8. Fast-moving first quarter as we're under 6 minutes. Kong next to Hedani. Hedani goes up top to the single man. This one falls incomplete. Calucio was the intended receiver. Fomai was in coverage for the Chargers.
You know, I like what Pac-5 did there. They tried to exploit the one-on-one coverage on the outside. Calucio is 6'1", Fomai only 5'6" here. And the official let a little hand fighting, you know, slip by there. They didn't throw the flag, so good no call there on the officials.
So Giovanni Rufino is on to attempt a 28-yard field goal here from the left hash. Snap, the kick is up, and it is waiting for a signal. No good. Far to the right. So when we come back, Chargers will have the ball inside the 12-yard line. We'll be right back after this.
And this year's winner, Marcus Mariota.
Mariota is Hawaii's first QB.
Marcus puts the team on his back. Look at Mariota with a vicious block to
Unbelievable. Marcus catches his own pass.
Marcus Mariota. Touchdown!
This isn't my journey. It's ours.
Welcome back to Aloha Stadium. Chaz Mihar, Ryan Nagano, Hilo Pelesasa up in the press box booth here this afternoon for our first game of our triple header, Pac-5 and Pearl City. We just came back off of the timeout. Pac-5 converted on 4th down, then on 3rd down after that to get the ball inside the 12 to the 11-yard line. And then they went for the extra point field goal, or 3 points, and unable to get it through the uprights to get the score. But impressive first drive, to say none the least. Just unfortunate that no points came up with it.
Yeah, you could definitely see that Pac-5 has some advantages on the outside, and they're going to exploit them as the game goes along, for sure.
So 1st and 10 from the Charger 20. Gaspar will get the give up the middle. As he's spinning his way forward, will get enough for the first down inside the 30 to the 31. 11-yard gain.
Yep, by far the best offensive play here for the Chargers so far, and this is when, you know, defenders start arm tackling, and they're not making, you know, good tackling form to bring down a ball carrier. Gaspar just runs right up the middle.
Canyon will fake the give. Will fire this one. This pass falls incomplete, as Gleason was the intended receiver. Will give the nice tackle to Kalula'au.
Well, we'll check it out here on the replay. You can see that Canyon has the ability, a little run pass, you know, threat on the outside. But good job closing by Espinda on the ball there. The ball kind of fluttered its way to the intended receiver.
So make it 2nd down and 10. High snap. Gaspar will get the give. Makes a nice move to the outside. And he'll get enough for the first down. Tack on another 4 yards more. Gain of 14 there for Gaspar.
And this is all Ali Gaspar here. High snap here, but as soon as he gets that angle, he just slices it right up the field there. He's a very determined runner, and he has some speed on the outside.
Espinda bringing Gaspar down at the end, as Gaspar will get it again here on first down. It looks like they're going to mark it a 1-yard loss on the play. We look back here.
You know, Pro City, you kind of know what they want to do here and try to use the gifts of Ali Gaspar. They usually go on 4 wide receivers, but really what that does is they're trying to spread out that defense and giving Gaspar some running room.
Trips up top, single man on the bottom. Canyon will step back to pass, fires over the middle. This one is going to get caught over the middle by number 21. That's Juan Vargas. Nice throw there from Canyon. 14 yards, first down.
Vargas is a big target at nearly 6 feet, 170 pounds here. And he commands that middle of the field. Good job there by Canyon, getting that ball in there.
Chargers going no huddle. Canyon pressure coming, and he's going to get brought down for a pizza pocket sack. Blade Kaululao with the tackle.
Yeah, I mean, what an appropriate name. You have a name like Blade here. He was parents are Wesley Snipes fans. I'm not sure, but he just goes up the B gap there. Didn't really have anyone chipping him or blocking him on that play, and for Kaululao, a sack.
10-yard loss on the play. Trips to the top side. Canyon will set up the screen here to Gaspar, and Gaspar not going to get any yards after the catch. It's good pursuit that time by number 56 with the tackle again.
Yeah, Leighton Bradley again. That's 4 tackles already for Bradley here. And you see Canyon attempts a good job of trying to sell that screenplay there. He hit it to the last second, but great job by Pac-5 recognizing. They're very smart defense. They can recognize plays really well.
So 3rd and long here from midfield. Trips up top. Gaspar next to Canyon. Canyon will fire this one. This pass is complete to the 35 to Gleason. Almost gets all the lost yardage back. 4 yards short of the first down.
Yeah, great job here. Canyon here showing that he has a cannon here. Firing that deep out. Gleason all by himself. I think Pac-5 gave a little bit too much cushion on that play.
So it's going to be 4th down territory here for the Chargers. There go Trips up top. 2:12 here in the first quarter. If you just joined us here on Stadium Star Sports. Gaspar next to Canyon. Canyon will set up the screen to the other side. Short throw to Gaspar. Cuts back in. Still moving his feet. Finally gets brought down inside the 25-yard line. But nice pitch and catch for the first down here for the Chargers.
Yeah, man, you can tell they practice this play a lot here. You see Gaspar faking like he was going into block there, but he knew he had the outside leverage. I liked the way he made himself available for the quarterback. It made it an easy throw and also gave Gaspar the opportunity to run upfield.
So 1st and 10 from the Pac-5 23. Pablo, the single setback. Double wides, they'll put a man in motion. As Canyon will give to Pablo. Pablo will get a few yards here.
Yeah, nice play here by Canyon. He made the correct read there on the option and gave it over to the inside back there. And, yeah, Pablo, strong runner inside.
Raiden Pablo, kind of one of their more bigger running backs. Like a small fullback there. Going to be seeing him and Gaspar switching out. 2nd and 8 here. 54 seconds here in the first quarter. And still no score. Double wides. They'll put a man in motion. Canyon will fire this one to the man on the run. This is Cruz Amaparosa. Double pass. This is going to be complete in the end zone. Joshua Gleason. 21-yard touchdown pass. Chargers up 6-0.
Coach Robin Kami not holding back here in quarter 1. Second time you've seen a halfback pass or some type of a gadget play there. And again, really good throw there by Cruz Amaperosa on that play.
Amaperosa was a JV quarterback last year. Undefeated JV champs for the Chargers. As Landon Chang on to attempt the extra point. It's up. And it is good. So our first score comes in the game with 40 seconds left to go. Chargers up 7-0. Cruz Amaperosa to Gleason into the end zone. Takes us into the break. 7-0.
Oh, Hawaii self-storage. Oh, Hawaii self-storage. Box 'em, pack 'em, store 'em, lock 'em. Imua. Hey, little tea, hey, little tea. Hey, little tea, little tea. Hey, little tea, hey, little tea. Yeah, you. Hey, little tea.
Welcome back to Aloha Stadium. Chaz Mihar, Ryan Lagano, right back off of a 21-yard touchdown pass from Cruz Amaperosa to Mr. Gleason. Gets the Chargers on the board there, 7-0. Here with 40 seconds in the first quarter. Pro City on that drive, 9 plays, 80 yards, and took off 4:12 off of the clock. Thank you to Rob Rabidou doing our stats this afternoon. And again, if you just joined us, this is our first game of our triple header, as we have 2 more games coming up after this in Iolani and Lelehua. And then in the nightcap, we have Punahou and Kahuku. So, Ryan, we are going to be in for a good set of games coming up this afternoon.
Well, if this game is any indication as a prelude to, what's to come here this Saturday of football, I mean, buckle up. It's going to be a good one. Let me tell you.
So Pro City will be kicking off here. It's been a fast-moving first quarter. Both teams, I've noticed, have been liking to run the football a lot. And Pac-5, who had a decent first drive, unable to get the extra point off of the kick of Rufino. But now they'll get a chance here with 40 seconds to answer the Chargers' touchdown strike. Landon Chang will be kicking off here. Ian Canute and Kama Espida back to return here for Pac-5. Landon Chang, part of the soccer team at Pro City, also the volleyball team as well. Gets a nice leg into this one. And he'll head into the end zone, and it's a touchback. Pac-5 will have it 1st and 10 here on the 20-yard line. Ryan, what can we expect here from Pac-5 now trailing 7-0?
Well, if the first drive is any indication, they have a really good ground game on the inside that they can utilize. But I think in Pac-5's case, in my opinion, I think it's the pass that's going to set up the run. Pro City is a running team that will set up the pass later on, but I think Pac-5, they got weapons on the outside and, a lot of one-on-one matchups that they can exploit. But they also have a good enough running game depending on how much Pro City loads up in that box.
And as you're right here, Ryan, they go empty set, but now they'll give the pitch to Canute. Penalty on the play, as Canute will get a couple yards here. Kikuyama on the stop, and this is our first penalty this afternoon.
I think they're going to get Coluccio for a legal block on this play.
We'll head downstairs for the call.
Holding, number 65. 10 yards, but due to the length, half the distance. Repeat first down.
Max Torresia Burke. The guilty party on that one. We'll move them back, and probably the reason why there was a little bit of extra room there on that play.
Well, sometimes when the blocks look a little too good.
So again, 1st and 10 or 1st and 20 after the penalty. They'll go empty set again. And now we'll get another penalty before the snap.
Dead ball. Encroachment. Number 54. 5-yard penalty remains first down.
Chase Hidani with a little cadence. Gets the Chargers defensive line off guard a little bit, so they'll move them up 5 yards.
Yeah, great job by the junior quarterback. He's sensing that Pro City's coming off aggressive. On 1st and long, they're ready to pin their ears back and rush the quarterback, but that's a good way of stopping a ferocious pass rush.
25 ticks left to go in the first quarter. Empty set here for Hidani. Hidani looks right. Quick pass over the middle. Nice job hanging on to that one. Is number 11, Micah Kong, in the slot.
Yeah, let's check it out here in the replay. Kong so versatile here. This is his second catch of the day. He's a really good, powerful runner on the inside, but he has the ability to catch the ball in the backfield. That really helps out the Pac-5 offense.
Cody Kikuyama up with the tackle on that one. So after one quarter, Chargers up 7-0. We'll come back here for the second quarter here on Stadium Star Sports. Welcome back to Aloha Stadium. Chaz Mihar, Ryan Nagano, Hilo Pele Sasa, and Rob Rabidou up here in the press box booth. Here for our first game of our doubleheader. Second quarter just about to get underway here. Chargers up 7-0. Ryan, in that first quarter, what do you think worked well here for the Chargers in that first quarter?
I think you saw the adjustments that they were making on their second offensive drive, and they were able to convert on third down really well. I thought they used Ali'i Gaspar really well. They featured him on a few plays on the screen pass and also on inside runs. And then they have some big targets there on the Chargers offense. Juan Vargas, he's a big target in the middle. And, of course, the touchdown maker, Joshua Gleason.
As you see the Pac-5 faithful, 4-3 on the season. And as you mentioned, Ryan, earlier, they have already punched their ticket in the playoffs as being the only ILH Division II team. Coming off of a victory last week against Kalani, 20-9. And so Pac-5 now has the opportunity to try and tie things up here as we get back to 2nd and 10 here. The Pac-5 20-yard line. They go empty set again. Hidani mishandles the ball. We'll pick it up now. And we'll just try to get back to the original line of scrimmage as he falls forward there on 2nd down.
Yeah, Bishop Folmai there was very opportunistic, but again, good job there by Hidani there, making up for his mistake, unable to secure that ball. But all things considered, they avoid disaster and they can play another down.
So 3rd and 11 here from the Pac-5 19-yard line. As they'll go trips up top. Akayena to the right of Hidani. Hidani will look. Little cutback route here for Coluccio. And he'll get underneath it. He'll catch it. He'll get a few yards here to the 28-yard line.
Here's one of those things where Coluccio will learn, and also Hidani will learn that here on 3rd down, you got to get past the sticks in order to give yourself a chance.
So back to return here for the Chargers is Russell Anchetta and Bishop Fomai. Kong will get a nice spiral punt here. Anchetta will take it from the 40. Breaks a few more tackles. Will finally get brought down near midfield. So Chargers will have it right after the break, 10:32 here in the second quarter, up 7-0.
getting in shape just got easier with the new and improved Kaiser Permanente Fit Rewards. Exclusive to our members, Fit Rewards is expanding to any fitness center statewide in 2019. Simply join Kaiser Permanente and hit the gym of your choice 45 times, and you could earn a $200 reward or a free gym membership. From yoga studios to boot camps, chances are you qualify. Learn more at kp.org/fitrewards today.
And welcome back to Aloha Stadium. Chaz Mihar, Ryan Lagano here on the call. There you see the Chargers up 7-0. And earlier, just want to make note of this. During the kickoff, or the coin toss rather, the Chargers brought out jersey number 35, as that's in honor of the late Joshua Amina, who was a part of the JV squad. Unfortunately, Amina passed away this past summer. And the Pro C Athletic Department retired his jersey. So in honor of him, they are bringing his jersey everywhere that they go here this season. And it's good to see the Chargers playing for Mr. Amina here this season in 2019.
Yeah, our condolences to the family, no doubt.
So here's Canyon on first down. Pass will be complete to Hong, but Hong unable to get any positive yardage on that, so a loss of 2 will make it 2nd and 12.
And one thing that I've noticed here is anytime Pro City has gone wide, Pac-5 has been able to shut that play down, especially slow developing plays on the outside. Pac-5 has enough speed. I think they're bigger per person, per man, offense versus defense, so they're able to shut things down on the outside.
So 2nd and 12, they'll put a man in motion, but the give goes to Gaspar. Open hole in the middle. Has a couple men to beat. Can he get there? He's in. 52 yards to the Hale. Auli'i Gaspar. Oh my.
Oh, great job here. You know, taking advantage of their number one playmaker here. They go up the middle here. When they do not go wide and they go up the middle, they're able to get big gaps. And, you know, it's almost cliched, but you could really drive a Mack truck through that hole.
And we definitely saw the closing speed there for Auli'i Gaspar. Pretty much went untouched as Chang, his kick is up. And it is good. Make it 14-0 here with 9:39 to go. As Auli'i Gaspar will take us to the break. 52 yards to the Hale. Charges up 14-0 here in the second quarter. Chaz Mihar, Ryan Nagano, Hile Pele Sasa, and Robert Rabideau up here in the press box booth. We want to welcome you back to Aloha Stadium. 14-0 as the Chargers head into the end zone for the second time, as it's off of Auli'i Gaspar. 52-yard run to the end zone. 2 plays, 10 seconds off the clock. And so far, right now, things have been working here on the Chargers side of the ball.
They've taken advantage of their opportunities. That's point blank simple what's going on here so far. Pac-5, I mean, they're more than capable of staging a comeback. I think they got better athletes, you know, per person on the squad. But Pro City has done really well. They've spread things out. Gaspar's 5'4", 150 pounds. But as you mentioned, Chaz, he got inability to kick it up to that next gear.
So Chargers will be kicking off here to Pack 5. Chang will set things up here. Espinita and Canute back to return here for Pack 5. Let's see if we'll get a return here on special teams. Chang walks up to it, gets a leg into this one. As let's see, now this is Espinita on the return. Found an open space in the gap, trying to reach forward. Nice job of hanging on the tackle. That's Gabriel Kuheana on the stop.
Yeah, it could have been a touchdown saving tackle because you have the feeling that Espinita was ready to take it to that next gear, but almost emergency defense there by Kuheana on the play for Pro City.
So 1st and 10 here for Pack 5 on their own 33-yard line. 9:32 in the second quarter if you just joined us. Chargers up 14-0 as they'll come out double wides. Akayana next to Hidani, and Hidani's pass will fall incomplete. Trying to find Canute on the slant to the outside.
Yeah, so far Pro City defense has been on lockdown mode here. You see that pass, a difficult pass, but you saw there were 2 white shirts in the area. Good job playing that zone defense, trying to keep everything in front of them.
So make it 2nd and 10 here. They'll go double wides again. Kong will be next to Hidani. Long snap count. Hidani receiving some pressure, will escape out of the pocket, shuffles up, fires downside. That's going to be caught, but they're going to say out of bounds. But great effort nonetheless from Ka'ala Tam. Oh man, what a play.
Yeah, second time that Tam almost came down with a big play here on this Pack 5 offense. And this is what Hidani can do. He can uncork one on the run and just ran out of real estate. Now it forces Pack 5 to throw long here on 3rd down and 10, but they got more than a few weapons on the outside.
And you also talk about that initial clock too as a quarterback of knowing, when I need to get rid of that ball. And I think Hidani did a great job there on 2nd down. So make it 3rd and 10, ball at the 33. Hidani, good protection, fires same side as this goes out of reach as Fomai was in the area for the Chargers. Hayden Lee was the intended receiver.
Yeah, Hidani definitely had a lot of time there. Really good pocket set up by his offensive line. I think he may have rushed this just a little bit too much, talking about that clock in your head, right? But on that play, he had an opportunity to find, that one-on-one coverage. I think he just uncorked one just for the sake of it and inaccurately downfield.
Russell Anchetta and Bishop Fomai back to return for the Chargers. As Kong is awaiting the snap to punt this one away. High snap, Kong will get it, almost blocked. Kong gets it just away, and it'll take a Pack 5 bounce and will roll inside the 20 to the Charger 15-yard line, and that's where the Chargers will start. And I would say this is probably the farthest that they've had to start here in the first half here, Ryan.
And you check out Kong over there. This one will go for 52 yards there. Had that long bounce, preventing Pro City from winning that field position battle. This is where the defense will need to step up here for Pack 5. You have the feeling that if Pro City is able to march it downfield again, Pack 5 will really be on the back foot here.
So Chargers come out at the 15-yard line. They'll go double wides. Raiden Pablo next to Canyon. Canyon low snap, but Pablo with a give. And Pablo does a nice job here, gaining 8 yards on this play to the 23.
Again, Pro City here has that man in motion there, forcing the linebacker to vacate its space because he has to honor the person that's going in motion, and that middle is wide open.
And this time it's a high snap. Canyon hit as he throws the football. As he was trying to find again. And Chetta on the top side. Pass falls incomplete.
Yeah, we'll check it out over here. This time, Pac-5 came in with inside rushers there, trying to stop that inside ground game. But Pac-5 also, they've seen this story before. Same play as the previous, and they do a good job of shutting it down there. In fact, it was considered a lateral and a fumble recovery by Russell Ancheta.
So 3rd and 10. Slot man in motion. Canyon will step back. Tries to do the screen to Gaspar. This one will fall incomplete, and Pac-5 did a nice job on 3rd down to disrupt the screen play.
Yeah, it all started from 2 plays ago where they were able to, put Pro City in a long yardage situation, and you can see that Pac-5 defense there trying to assert themselves. You get any offense on the back foot facing a 3rd and long, more than likely it's advantage defense.
Alex Helm near midfield awaiting the punt. Joshua Gleason from his 1-yard line. 8:20 here in the 2nd quarter. Good snap. Looks like